not a vampire, not an alien. I'm not the fucking mummy, I'm a goblin.
Greetings, my goblin nation. Welcome to the show. Welcome to Flight Attendant. Oh, we're back, bitch. Also, yes, in a little bit note kind of thing. You know, sometimes we get sponsored. Sometimes we get imaginary sponsored. Mostly 99% of the time imaginary. Like this 1% is sponsored by me. Why? Because, yeah. I got something. My TikTok, you know, where I do some videos. I changed my name for the year. It's a new year! A new me. I mean, it's the same, but now my TikTok is also the Twisted Goblin, just with a line, a down line kind of thing between Twisted and Goblin. You know, if you want to see my TikTok, it's kind of thing. Now it's more like my YouTube channel. Anyway, sponsorship out of the way. Now let's get into the Flight Attendant. So Penny, I call her Penny. I know her name is not Penny, Jack. I know. Shut the fuck up. Anyway, so the Jackie boy, Jackie. Anyway, so Jack, why am I calling your name? Shut up. I'm not calling your name. I'm being Penny. Yeah, you know, because I call her Penny. Penny has like, you know what? I'm gonna go. I have this genius idea. Genius! I tell you, genius! I'm going to the funeral. It's like funeral? Yes, funeral. Like the guy that everybody thinks you murdered. That guy you're gonna go to the funeral with? To? That's insane. That's stupid. I mean, she kind of first drinks, first kind of thing. First she drunk, then she did some other stuff. And drinking, I mean. She kind of didn't drink as much as the rest, because normally she drinks a lot, but this time she like a little bit drinking here. I mean, it could also be like off screen, I drink a little more. You know what I mean? Anyway, so she kind of drinks a little bit, kind of thing. She goes with her friends kind of thing. Then they kind of go home. She has a boy, but this time not take home. She goes home in an apartment kind of thing. Hotel apartment, and I was like, things are not like the same. Something is changed. This is not should be done. That should not be there. What the hell? It's weird how everything is a little bit. I'm amazed that she sees that, because she seems like, oh, I got drunk. Yeah, that's kind of habit. Doesn't look like that. But every little detail, every little thing that kind of like 5 meters moved, that she knows. She actually knows everything. Somebody broke in my house. I know it is. Somebody broke in my house. My apartment, my hotel room, whatever. Anyway, so then she goes to this funeral with her friends. Like, oh, we're kind of, it's a friend. You mean the guy from BA1 or whatever? That guy that you had no going out with, so far as we kind of led to believe, and somehow we're now it's his funeral. What the hell? Like, I cannot do this. I'm gonna go outside, and that's kind of thing. So that's what she does. That's what he does, while she is just running around, kind of thing, saying, "Oh, sorry that did this." Like, but that's like, oh my god, no, this is not good. This is not good. It's like, we also find out from her best friend, Penny's best friend, that has now a boyfriend. That Penny's like, what? You have a boyfriend? You have a boyfriend? Like, I don't know, label it, but you know, it's like, but I kind of think like, no, you don't have a boyfriend. I have a boy. It's like, I don't have a boyfriend. I swear. It's like, you have one. It's like, what? No. Like that confusing. She doesn't even know what kind of thing, but she's also a lawyer that have been helping Penny all the way. But Penny, oh, Penny, yeah, she has some trouble, kind of thing, because now we find out from the light, it's like, you know, I have some cases, and they're actually bad kind of people. They're lingerie kind of thing, you know, to some very criminal. So they are lingerie, so they lay around to bad people. They're a kind of thing. And if you go on the wrong side of their bed, wrong side of anything of them, you better run, bitch. And yeah, so she like, Penny, get the fuck out of there! Get the fuck! No. Get your ass out of there! Fast! Kind of thing. So then we also, Penny starts kind of like panicking a little bit about kind of thing. Like, it's like, I cannot go, right? Twisty, I cannot go. You guys know, right, Lex? Then you all know, I cannot just go. I need to find Miranda. I need to find Miranda. Miranda. We find out that Miranda, she does know. It's like, Miranda was not somebody she kind of thing. It's like, oh no. And then Penny finds out they should rather some evidence. Like, I need to know that evidence. So she takes that evidence and kind of back. And that's why then she goes out of the thing. But then they go on their way back, you know. Well, actually, first, like, they throw it away. Then the rest of the family, like, you're working for someone. I didn't work for Victor. I don't know even Victor. Who is Victor? I don't know Victor. You know Victor? I don't know Victor. Who the hell is Victor? No, seriously. Who the hell is that? Like, I have no, it's like, I'm just a girl that's on a good night and fall in love. You know, that kind of girl. I don't know, kind of thing. So she's a little bit panicking because like, and then she's also sometimes hallucinating. I love that hallucinating. First I was like, okay, this is kind of weird, but a little bit funny that but as it keeps on working, it's kind of fun to see. And we also get her flashbacks because of her panicking. She also flashbacks to her youth. And I mean, first flashback we get to her 10, 12, I think 13. I think a girl is 14 years old, but they say as like, are you not 10 years on that? It's like, no, she looks like she's 14, 15 even maybe. But no, this girl takes some beer and drinks it. It's like, what the hell? How she gets kind of, yeah, she's an alcoholic, and like, you thought she would be way more extreme in alcohol by now. Because I think she very controlled herself, but also things in her past that while she is not so much in drinking, she's still in it because, you know, she's been drinking way too kind of thing. We find a few things out about her past. One is that she drank a light beer when she was 10, then vodka or whatever that was in that kind of thing. So, yeah, she has drunk, and that's her father gave her a beer on some point. So yeah, her father is like, give her beer. She has also a brother, and her brother seems nice, like trying to help, like don't do alcohol. But also it's like, oh, yeah, her father seems like an ass. Also on the end of the end flashback, we don't really know what happens, but she's bleeding and running. So my guess is a very bad father, or like a really bad father that gives alcohol to a fucking 10-year-old. Kind of thing, or a 9-year-old, I don't know, because this was not her first beer. Anyway, so then she is on this on this train. She goes off the kind of thing, gets to gets trying to find some more alcohol, because that's also she's very much stressed. She's found her thing and texts to her father, giving her a beer on a young age. It's like, oh, alcohol does give a little bit of stress. I just go crazy, man. You know, that stress, I just go insane. That's how I deal with the stress. Just go insane. Just go fun. Just leave a little bit behind. That's my alcohol. My alcohol is just my insanity. Yes. That's how I roll. I'm rolling like an alcoholic, but it's craziness. I run on a craziness. Anyway, so then she runs kind of thing, and then Miranda, because in the beginning of the episode we had Miranda following her kind of thing, almost a knife, but then some idiots kind of starts going around her, and she's like, oh, you're gonna kind of up, gets them, but thanks to that Penny escaped. Now Miranda, also known as Lily for me, also known as what was her name? Missy from Doctor Who kind of thing, because that's the actress that plays it. I'm gonna call her Missy. I know I'm gonna call her Miranda because it's important right now, because she looks at kind of thing Penny, and she remembers who she is. I was calling like a Miranda, like, and then Miranda is like kind of thing, Fuck! And that's how it ends, episode. And I was like, that's fast. I mean, I thought this was gonna be a mystery a little bit longer. I was like, how is it? I mean, I already could tell that it was her. Like, the moment I saw that his actress was playing a character, and Penny remembering it, but a fake not knowing who the hell the other one is, I'm like, I know that silhouette. I kind of see that very kind of thing. I can make out that is the actress. I could already make that out. It was like very hard, very easy to make out, but that's because I'm a big fan of her things. She's in Sabrina, kind of as Lilith. She is in Doctor Who as Missy. I've seen her in Gotham, not much episodes, but she was also a little bit in Gotham. She's a good actress, so I've been following a few of her stuff. Mostly, it's just like, oh, here she is. Ooh, interesting, kind of thing. Anyway, so yeah, this one is an Omega. I can't say it. I feel like, no, not Omega. Legendary. Legend. Wait for it. Legendary, a legendary episode kind of thing. I liked it. I'm always interesting in every time the cliffhangers are like, no, you're already stopping. No. Last time I'm like, I saw Lilith almost approaching. I'm like, oh, this is interesting, and then it ended. Now we're a week later, and I'm like, okay, that's kind of thing. No, it ended. I think I'm almost catched up on all the episodes. I'm not sure. Could be that I'm already long off, but you know, in the break, no new episodes, so maybe I'm almost there, catching up. But either way, Flight Attendant, really good, series, very mystery, and at the beginning you need to get used to it. It was first like, is this very good? Do I like it? I don't know. It's great, but is it something I'm gonna keep on watching? And apparently, yes! So apparently it's very much interesting. Maybe it would not be so interesting when there are the series of The Flash, Arrow, Batwoman season 1, season 2, fuck all that. But like the others kind of things, what I normally watch, what I normally do reviews for, though maybe this one would not be as much in my eyesight as the others kind of thing, if the were under series. But this one really good. Flight Attendant cannot kind of thing. That give like I said, legendary. So this is another one, and that's number 3, episode number 3 we're at. I always keep it in my notebook so I don't forget which one I already did a review on, which episodes I like, you know. It's an old thing. Anyway, thank you guys so much. And if you didn't know yet, somehow you skipped the intro, somehow you skipped my freaking little bit thing, or in the beginning, my kind of thing, or you forgot about it by now, like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna forget about it. Because you are so amazing to say the fly that. Well, let me remind you. I got a TikTok if you ever interesting to see me go crazy dancing. Crazy dancing. It's also the Twisted Goblin, only with a line on beneath kind of thing on the ground laying between Twisted and Goblin. You know that line, right? All right. Anyway, so yeah. So if you wanna see me more going crazy, see me more going insane on other apps, the TikTok is one of them. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you still like it, and see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.
And then the days got worse and worse, and now you see I've gone completely out of my mind.